should I, yeah. Wiggity, 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 what's up, PS Raptor Nation? It's me, Jay Brandon, also known as Jay Brand on the PS Network. What's up, guys? Here bringing you another domination match. Nothing big, nothing special. 29 kills and some odd death, like 13 or something like that. But what I'm trying to bring you guys is a great commentary here. Today, we're going to be talking about drunken memories. I know all of you watching this, whoever's going to tweet this, whoever's going to share this, can all relate to drunken memories. And if I have time, I'm going to try to throw in some, dating tips, or just how not to be shy, how not to be scared, how not to just not want to approach a girl. Everybody should go have the guts and balls to just go up there and say, hey, how are you? Anyways, off to drunken memories. I mean, we've all had them. And I can remember one time, like, I was so drunk. And this happened at my older brother's house. Happened to be when I was probably like 16, 17 years old. One of my buddies had his license. I got a really nice car, so we was always driving everywhere in his car. Cutting school, doing everything. So one weekend we decided to go. Parents let us leave for the weekend, so we went over to his house and we're all, whatever, we could drink, we could all drink you, all this crap, and then so we ended up playing this card game, which was crazy because I forgot how the game went. I think it was with a deck of cards, and somehow whoever was the person in charge, you just flip a card, and whoever had the higher card didn't have to drink and the other dude did. And the only way to get away from that position was, I think, that you guys had to flip down the same card, and then you guys went into like almost a war. And then you had whoever had the highest card, then that's on you, and then the next person has to continuously drink until they can flip. And that was a really, really bad night, I tell you, because that was the first day I've ever thrown up. One of my best buddies from when I was younger, the one who had the Mustang, shit himself. I took it to the grave, but he didn't want to. Yeah, I told him, hey, I cleaned that shit up for you. I mean, that's a true friend right there. And then there's throw up everywhere. My older brother was fighting bushes. I slept in the car. It was just an all just down, just crazy ass game. I mean, watching the gameplay and just said game, a crazy ass night. And then another crazy day was the day that I had. Me and my boys always used to go to this bar in Berkeley called Blake's, and they got shut down because stupid ass people always wanted to just start shit in front of Blake's and start selling drugs in front of Blake's, and turn a good establishment into a shitty establishment, which sucks because it was a really good spot with really good. It's hard to find a good bar with good food, with right next to a college where you can meet fine chicks all day. And I remember one day we went there and we were just picture after picture. It was apricot ale, and oh man, I had drunk 4 pitchers to myself, and I'm like, man, I'm not even feeling drunk right now. What's going on? And then I stood up. Oh yeah, that was a bad day too. I ended up making it to the corner where somehow I just like damn near started sleeping on the corner of the street, like right against the B of A. And it was pretty funny because I made it to my car, and then we drove around the block, and then my boy was driving my car, and I ended up throwing up outside my window, all on the side of my Acura. So it was a pretty fun night. Those are all nights you remember, and those are all nights that everybody should experience. You know, it's fun with your friends. That's going to be like lifelong memories. And then we could all like relate to spots that we all used to hang out and drink, and just spots where we used to go just try to meet chicks at. And one of our main spots was, we used to go to every different city when we was younger, like between 16 and 18, maybe 19, and we used to go to movie theaters on the weekends, and just we'll get like a fifth and we'll get faded. Well, we would have a ritual. We'll go to a restaurant, we'll drink, then we'll get drunk, and then we'll go kick it, and we'll get a movie ticket, but we'll get one for like 3 or 4 hours later, and then we'll just sit down and scope the scene. It's like people watching, but we would see something we like, we'll go approach them. And those were, really fun times too. I mean, those are the times that you have to have, I feel, in your life to just, you gotta wow out and just have fun sometimes. Then we go to house parties. Wow. The Valley house parties out where I lived. I had an ex-girlfriend who took me to so many house parties in these super rich-ass neighborhoods because she was from a rich-ass neighborhood. And I'm talking about these parents would be throwing kegger parties, which is dope in my opinion. I don't know if I would do it for my kids alone, but my kids ain't that old yet, so I really can't say I wouldn't. But laws have gotten a lot more stricter, so there's a lot more to lose for parents these days compared to fucking 10 years ago. But these parents would throw keggers. They would be dancing to like karaoke, like kicking it with the kids, which I thought was dope. But then at the same time, like, man, these parents do not give a fuck. Man, it is crazy, but shit, dance it up, kick it, and let's just have some goddamn fun. And that's what they knew how to do. And then all that ended, and I went through like every phase in life and partying and drinking, which was pretty fun. But I could say this: I've never ever in my life did any hardcore drugs ever. Never popped a pill, never did coke, never did meth. I just never ever, I don't know, I played a lot of sports in high school, so maybe that was a big determining factor of me just not wanting to do anything when I was younger. And then it transitioned into me not just really not wanting to do nothing, period, in life, like the drugs or anything like that, because they don't do nothing but ruin your life. Except for you can smoke marijuana and drink, just don't drink excessively. I've never met anybody who smokes so much weed that they get violent, or smoke so much weed that they are just mean or just stupid to people. I've never met anyone like that, but drinking can ruin your life just as drugs can. But cities, tell me. I know everybody switched cities from time to time when they was younger. Like, we went to so many cities. We went to San Francisco, and people in San Francisco compared to San Jose, because we went to once we discovered San Jose, that was our spot. San Francisco, them people out there are just fucking rude, stuck up, little beezies. They don't show you no attention. I don't know. It's stupid because they're the same person as you. They're going to the same clubs as you, but for some reason, when the chick puts on clothes and goes to the club, they think they're like, I don't know, they think they go from like a 4 to a 12, and like that they're so bad that no one could even talk to them. I mean, I remember telling a girl one time, hey, check this out. I'm just trying to talk to you. I'm not even trying to get at you, and you're not even that fine for you to fucking just like try to disrespect me like that. So why don't you get your nose out of your ass, bud, and be a civilized person and realize that you're being a bitch right now. But I didn't say that. But anyways, I wish I should have. But anyways, everybody has their favorite bars and all that good stuff. Let's see. I got about a minute left, so I really can't get into how to pick up women. So if you want to see that in another episode and you like this episode, just hit me with a comment down below, and I'll be glad to do it. But I mean, I could do a few pointers right now at the end of this show because I got like 30 seconds left. But one of them is, don't be afraid to approach someone. Don't be afraid to think that person looks too good for me. That's all bullshit. People like people who are nice. There's always going to be someone fine for someone out there. You just got to approach them. There's so many single women that are beautiful that just no one approaches them because they're scared to. And if you have guts and you have the ambition to get one, you'll get one. Sorry, but I have to cut this short. This is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another edition of the PS Raptor Nation, baby. Thanks for almost letting me hit 700 subscribers. Let's do that this week, baby. PS Raptor Nation, let me hear you roar.